Thank you. Hello, buddy. Haven't been in the live for quite a long time. I took my preparation so seriously that I actually was all in, and basically I didn't want to show too much. I actually showed quite a lot. My lifts, my preparation, but Bogdan shocked the world. No, no. I actually thought that he gonna win, and he gonna win easier, but he lost in heavy fight. Basically, I talked with Bogdan in the messages this morning, and if we take generally, he didn't get even one ready goal. So he didn't want even one ready goal. So from Bogdan's main weapon, which is the hit, he didn't get even one position. So Nugo was able to counter absolutely every single hit. And Bogdan was fighting from defense. So from defense, it's really hard to fight from there. So he was draining himself out like crazy because he was hitting forward and he stuck. He didn't get proper deep inside, not even a one hit. So yeah, if we take like that he didn't even get one hit, it was anyway really good result that he came out almost as a winner. Yeah, Nugo definitely is strong. He's strong, and he was willing to die there yesterday, and you can't take anything away from him. Definitely, they both will learn the lesson, like huge lesson. Bogdan learned the lesson, and Lugo learned the lesson as well. So you don't throw around who the fuck is Bogdan. If you don't know, you better don't talk. This is absolutely normal reaction that from the Bogdan when he said that pissed him off because yeah, everybody got nervous. Why did the refs call Bogdan elbow match? Seems says. Actually, referees was working yesterday. Um, really interesting because from the both sides, Bogdan got even small elbow falls before, and they wasn't calling them. And in other fights as well, there was a guys who got elbow falls, and referees wasn't calling them. Devon got huge elbow falls, and they wasn't stopping the fight because people want to see arm wrestling. And if you're gonna start to stop everything on those on little elbow bumps, arm wrestling gonna lose that exciting, you know. It's not exciting no more. All the time, stop, stop, stop. So I believe when they was letting them to fight, but Bogdan was repositioning exactly. He left it. He was in a good position, but he wanted to like to take it a little bit back, and he didn't pull it, but he lifted whole hand. Um, Yeah, and listen for the and for the Vitali as well. The fight was quite heavy because Vitali was fighting like he can. He was fighting. He was nervous. First of all, you can see that he was nervous. Devon was trying to get under the skin, and mm, yeah, when Vitali goes to the flop press, that means that there is nothing, no other weapon working. But Devon got pumped, and later Vitali was already top rolling him without the press. But I was waiting for Vitali to get more, this like more rolling, but he went down with a top roll. You know, top roll on top roll is not very good idea because you are not attacking properly your opponent's top pronation. And to win Devon, you need to turn him down. But Vitali was going with a top roll, so basically Devon. That's why Devon actually was hanging in the fight because Vitali wasn't attacking his pronation, which is cool. We got a crazy fight, and Blood Destroyer as well. In my opinion, I'm always telling like I think, like I see. Blood Destroyer fought absolutely wrong fight. I don't know why. He thought that he gonna beat Manifestar in the same style like he beat Bogdan, but you can't go backwards with a top roll when somebody is taking you sideways. You are just helping them. Blood's supposed to go the same positioning and hit him the same moment, like at least to how you get, how can I tell that? Meet him in the center. Okay, you can go top row, but don't go top row with from the center hook. But he was going backwards, so if somebody goes backwards and you go sideways, it's gonna be easier for you always. Bogdan versus Ryan Bowen. Yeah, they might do now. Yeah, they might do the Ryan Bowen as well, because East versus West Ham is all about money. And if you saw yesterday, there was 30 people watching live pay-per-views. 30,000, I guess even more. So that in the money, that's like half million pounds was in the paper, so which is really good. My super match is in 13 days. I did today last sparring session. I'll post that on my YouTube. It's very long video, but you can if you're gonna roll forward, you can find where I am on the table. You will see my shape. I am ready. I think I can't add or can't take away anything. I did everything I can. I was smart in preparation. I was dedicated to the smallest detail in this preparation because I knew where can I add, and I added a lot. Like if before I have my board here in front of me, if before my side pressure was, for example, 100 to 5, now it's 110 to 7. But that wasn't the redlining. I would do more, but that was just rotation from 76 kilograms. I went up to the 87, so that's 87 kg clean rotation. Pronation, I haven't lift pronation because I just don't want to overload my hand. And I know I can lift roughly the same, 78 kilograms, so I would get off the ground. Cupping, I was working crazy on the cup. Like this preparation I did, most all the exercises was on the cupping. So I never work on my cup so much. Cup with my handle. Here you can see that my golden hands handle, quite big weight, and back pressure and cup, back pressure and cup, back pressure and cup, or cup and side, cup and side. So that was like every day about 300 repetitions of that. So I just know what I need to add. I I made my angles really, really sharp and short. So any movement I can try to add my upper body weight. What else I did? I did quite good on a riser. Last time, I guess my riser was 54 kg, was the biggest one. Now was a 56 kg, but I did riser lifts as well. I did 37 kilograms riser on 42 repetition and 44 kilograms on 12. So that was just to understand how my tendon holds. So my tendons are holding very well. So because even after 42 reps, I just put it down and I didn't have no pain or whatever. Like I didn't have no overwhelming feeling that I can't move or I'm super tired or for example, I can't move my ass next day. No, I felt absolutely okay. So it's just for me clearly says that tendons are recovered and ready for the fight. That's most important for me. I don't want to lie to myself. Like a long time ago, I promised myself I'm not lying to myself. I'm not telling myself any all the cuppings. I put after last sparring today. I put some cups for my hand to recover. I'm not lying to myself. I don't want to tell myself some kind of stories about how strong I am or what I can do if I can't. So everything what I can do now is done by hard work and those numbers are real. So and I tried today in a sparring. I let all the guys to literally hang in my cup. So I just put the fingers like that. So I asked them actually to go with all the body weight straight into my fingers. So and I felt so good. I never had that strong cupping. It's just anyone can do it. Absolutely anyone. It's just a matter of willing and of your goal, how hungry you are. Did you see the Peter Celes? Peter Celes was beating a pork chop, and in that Swiss Open where they didn't let me on stage, Peter Celes won the category where I supposed to pull, and then I thought like I would try him definitely that day, and he's a top roller, so I for me top rollers are really handy. For me top rollers are really really good material because they do the same like what I do, and if I am stronger in the same angles what they do, I can beat them. So I'm not afraid from anyone who goes away from me. I'm absolutely fine with that. So I like when somebody is pulling away. So they do loads of job for myself because if I have enough strong angles and I can slow them down with a pulling back, they are usually opening themselves up and doing the half job for me already. No, I should pull Peter Celes. I would pull him. Definitely, I would love to pull him. And I believe that if I, so basically now after Scotland, there is going to be next qualification. April is no qualification. February, March, April. I guess that in April there is that competition. It's just going to be competition, but that's not qualifiers for East versus West. Somebody told me that it's just going to be simple competition, and then next one again is going to be again qualifiers. Let's see. Let's see. I just don't want to jump over to something. I just want everything to happen in the right order. and then I'm gonna feel satisfied that if I can do that, then I can move next step. So I'll show you what I was doing for all these months. It's not months, but there was definitely last 6 weeks. So this one there now is a 30 kilograms and 4 bands. This gives huge load to my wrist, actually riser, and all other stuff goes exactly on the 3 fingers. So this about 300 reps every single day. Different variations, but with a big weight. So all the time, control, taking sideways, control and taking sideways. That's my goal. Everything is about the control. If I will let someone to easily do something with my hand, then I don't need even somebody super strong. If you let someone to work, you give your pronation away, you're giving your angles away. Not even like amateur are gonna beat you if you are not able to protect your center, be dominant, and not letting them take anything. Come to Canaan and chop at max super match. Yeah, I would love to pull pork chop because he beat my friend Mantas. So I would love to come there. If somebody will send me an invitation, I'll be there. Absolutely no problemo, and we're gonna chop the pork chop in the little chops. Peter just showed that actually I was surprised that and I let's look like that. I was always telling to people that hook pullers, everybody thinks that they have a so strong wrist. Hook pullers sometimes have a really weak wrist because they don't even need a wrist. Because they hit so hard, they're actually not turning you down. They hit with a hit, and then when you are deep, sometimes you can pull with this part. It's not even a wrist; it's like an angle how they are pulling. And many times where I saw that hook puller got huge wrist and they don't have anything. Peter opened a pork chop so easily with the top roll. I was like, honestly, I was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised. But it is what it is. Mac table. I was fighting on that table once. When we was in America, there was one of those tables. I don't remember. I think we even had a competition on the table. It's cool. I like it. It's nice. Interesting. Yeah, guys, like I said, I am happy to pull anyone and anywhere. If I am healthy, then it just makes sense, right? If you are healthy and you do what you love, if you are not like about intrigues or ego or something, then all you want to do is just to prove yourself that you are very good. So proving that you can do only pulling people who are strong all around you. Then you travel somewhere else and you try to beat someone else. But again, that needs to happen in the right order. You don't want to go in some kind of, let's say, dodgy corner table, side table time with no rules, with nothing. You are basically putting your hand on the table and somebody's swiping you sideways or whatever, and then you come home and you think that you are weak or whatever. No, it needs to happen in a proper sparring or controlled sparring or in a super match. Then you can actually see your level. Those side table pulls is all about nothing. Yeah, there is professionals who actually they are slowly getting in the movement and then they're actually testing the power. But usually, 90% of the side pullers are they are chasing some good videos. They're chasing to basically have those dopamine spikes for the ego, actually to beat someone who is stronger when he's tired or something like that. What do you think of the Mac? Who is the guy you're pulling now? I'm gonna pull Dachi, and I don't want to be rude, but I think the surname was Putkaradze. He's Georgian, but he lives in Scotland. So I have pulled him on side table once. That was about 1.5 years ago, and all the guys I know told me that he is the unicorn. He is basically something fastest growing arm wrestler they ever seen. So he's putting down professionals in Scotland all around him, and he got some crazy style, crazy angles, how he's falling down or closing angles and hitting with a pronation. So let's see, yeah, let's see, because like I said, I'm not very afraid of somebody who is going backwards or hitting my angles because I have quite good back pressure, good cupping, and good control with my hand. Usually, I was not very big fan of the aggressive hook pullers, but even now, I like hook pullers because when I work on my rotation, I actually even give the hook puller away. So when they turn, I'm not trying to fight it. When they turn me, I'm turning with them together, and I go like a little bit up, and then I attack with this part and take him sideways and rotate over the top. So he is 95 kilograms, and I believe he's gaining now weight to 105, but I am going down from 112 to 105. So definitely that's a benefit for me because I'm going to be stronger. I'm losing water, and he's gaining actually water and fat to if he is actually gaining weight. I don't know. Maybe he will stay in his weight. But the belt is 105. After fools, nothing is safe. But first of all, you need to go. When you go in the place where you're gonna pull people you don't know, you have to be ready for everything. And I always put my hand down, and I can tell what I like and what I don't like. I can say straight away. If you will hit, I will hit twice harder. So if there is many good pullers where you can actually enjoy after pull, but you always remember nobody wants to lose on the cameras. Yeah, so I can see some people now is absolutely fine to lose. Some people gonna fight till last breath. So yeah, you have to be very careful because it's aggressive. Somebody can easily hit you in some kind of angle where you wasn't waiting for, and you won't show that on the public. But when you're gonna go home, you're gonna be sore or even damaged. So and you'll be able to train or maybe even compete. So side table pulling, I used to pull loads of side table. When I was injured for those almost 4 years, I was always going to the competitions, to the nationals everywhere, and in 70% I wasn't competing because my hand was in pain when there was a sharp moment. So my shoulder hurt and my biceps, when I even turn my hand quickly there, I get a cramp straight away. And I was pulling on the side table, and I was like really good on the side table. I like maybe in 3 years, 2 years, I lost maybe a couple times on side table. But this is making you sometimes lazy. That's or I can't say lazy. This is give you not right understanding about the power. So I haven't been on side table pulling for a year definitely. Hi Cody, how are you, buddy? Golden Hands nickname. Yeah, I have told this story already before. The nickname Golden Hands is not actually about my. It's not about arm wrestling. As somebody already knows, I'm doing landscaping and building. So, and I was doing so many trades uh, alone with my own hands. So I was doing like plumbing, tiling, inside, outside, framing work. So landscaping, then building jobs, loads of like bricklaying. And in my country, usually you say when people can't do everything, they have golden hands. And then when I started to put my videos and pictures of the jobs on a Facebook, I put the name of the page, Golden Hands. And after that, I slowly started to mix together. I started to put in that account my training videos as well. And everybody saw that I am so cocky about it that I actually put that I have a golden hands. So now that stick to me, and it's not actually bad. But I'm not that kind of cocky monster that I'm gonna say I have a golden hands. Actually, pulling only with one, so golden hand, one hand. Yeah, that story about the golden hands. Come on, guys, tell me, how did you like yesterday? Which match was the biggest surprise for you? So, how do you think what's gonna be next? Are Vitali gonna fight Levin or no? Who was watching yesterday? Because yesterday's event was like honestly one of the most exciting one in a long time. I was upset that Kalimchenko lost, and I couldn't recognize him. He wasn't in his skin. That first ready goal was all about nothing. Something happened there, and then was the press, and then yeah, something was wrong with the guy. He definitely wasn't in his own skin. He wasn't feeling well, and that happens like in last moments. Sometimes you have such a preparation, and you are going to the match. You are singing and eating in the car. You feel so good, and then like 2 hours before the fight comes anxiety and you want to shit yourself. You are feeling like a 12-year-old girl on a menstruation. So yeah, so I know how to deal with that. I start to enjoy that feeling. That just shows me that I'm gonna fight soon. But you need to deal with that. You need to really, really deal with this feeling. You need to like when it comes, you need to deal it with a straight way. You don't let it in too deep because when it gets too deep, you can't get it out no more. You just start to turn you around. Your muscles are flexing in the back. You got like like stiff legs, and you want to go to the toilet all the time. So yeah, this is anxiety, but now I'm trying to manage it till the last moment, and then I'm letting it in like about 10 minutes before the match. Come on, hit me, and when it hits you, it actually gives you everything. It gives you adrenaline boost. It gives you everything, and always remember that you are going to do something what you love. You are training so hard all these months, but you are going to do something which is fun. It's actually fun to arm wrestle. It's so fun. So you have to like shake it off and understand this is going to be fun now. Or the guys who want the highest results, they are usually really, really worried, and that makes a bad stop with them, and they can lose without the fight, almost just drain it out fully. Matt Mask was amazing. I love Matt Mask. I'm really, really glad for him. I'm so happy that actually he turned around his journey, and he's winning, and that's the most important. Really cool, really, really, really cool to watch. The old army of the arm wrestlers are still making noise, a lot of noise. That's cool. It was clearly his match because Arabuli was smaller guy, Matt Mask is top roller, and he just came a little bit backwards, and Arabuli couldn't get not even one hook on him. So um, Todd Hutchings, no, my friend, like um, Todd Hutchings would maybe would have a good fight in 95, but when you come to the class which is 10 kilograms bigger, for the young guy is going to be always a benefit because he is so explosive and he is still growing. Yeah, Todd is maintaining his power at the moment, trying to grow a little bit. Petrenko definitely grows 5 times faster than a Todd. Petrenko did. Petrenko just had 5, 6 people before him fighting Todd, and he got so good example what to do and what not to do. So he was prepared perfectly. He just took him sideways. That's it. He didn't even let him switch on. He did everything absolutely perfect. So anyway, if he would let Todd to get on his hand, to get in the hook, of course Todd could wear him out. But he just took it away straight away. He just took it away in a really dominant manner. He went sideways straight away for someone that's risky, but he felt that he can, and he was so in the center until he hit there. Todd, you can't catch anyone in a straight hand behind you. That's not possible. Manifestor, yeah. That's what I told when I started this live, that I am so pissed that Vlad Krasovskis, my Latvian brother, had such a team with him, and nobody actually told him to change the style, and to he was and they actually put the money on the on account that actually who is winning is taking all the money, the other guy's money as well. So Manifestor is taking you sideways and then chopping you with such a wrist flexion. Uh, he needs to meet him. So if he would clash with him together, he could at least stop his hit, and then you can actually top roll from the center as well. But he decided to go backwards, and when you go backwards, that means that, how it looks, that you turn around, and you start to run, and I'm giving you a kick in the ass. So that's how that looks on the arm wrestling table. That he wanted to kick him, and he started to run back, and he still got and kicked him in the ass. Because to go backwards when somebody goes sideways is the worst ever idea. And Jan Samuelins was commenting this fight, and I just told my wife, I said, literally 10 seconds before Giannis was giving his comment, I said, Vlad should stay in the center, should meet him, and at least get his roll on the Manifestor's pronator and try to work from there. And Giannis Samuelins right away said, I don't like how Vlad is working now. I would love to see him working on attacking pronation. So exactly the same what I said, like, because that's what you see from the side. Um, if you want to stop aggressor, you need to attack his weapons. You can't run from him and then think that, oh, he will never get me, so I'm gonna hide somewhere. No, it's not happening like that. You need to take away his strongest weapon straight away, attack it. So you need to meet him in the middle. Do you think Vitaly can have an undisputed run and left for a long time? Mm, honestly, honestly, um, honestly, I don't see Vitaly as a. It's just, it's just an era when there is no one so big, so high level that actually can face him on the left hand. But if you ask me, then I think that healthy Morozov can beat him on the left. I think that healthy Dadekian can hook him 4-0 and beat him on the left because of the speed and explosion. I don't see Vitali as a superhero. No, I like how he is pulling, but he can do way better with the tools what he have. That's what I think. It sounds like fucking cocky from me, yeah. Sorry, guys, but I can't lie. I'm just telling what I think. Like it or not, it's my opinion. You ask it, I gave it to you. Mhm. So, have you seen my new handle? Who have seen my new handle? Simon said that he is printing it already, the new version. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. So, look, this is a new handle. It's a prototype. It's just curved out here. It's really actually, it's made for my hand, and I don't know, can everybody actually use it, or they gonna have the same benefit like I have. But it's small, and I want it to be small, so it's just exactly where the palm is, and the strap comes on the top. I have loads of control needed with the fingers. I'm locking in my shoulder and I'm going sideways. Boom. But when you add the weight, then it starts to work when you add the weight. When you add the weight, it actually shows you where it hits you. Because when you add the weight, it actually goes like that. So it gives huge pressure there. So lower three fingers needs to be all the time in control when you are going sideways. So this little guy is gonna make big difference. Made already a big difference, and I'm gonna make a big difference in my next preparation as well. Come on, guys, what else new? Who won someone? Was there? Have you been pulling somewhere? I haven't been on a live, I guess, about 3 weeks. I was so busy with working and so busy with preparation. So now that's all like a little bit calmed down. So I'm in slow mode, slow motion. You can actually drop me some questions sometimes somewhere on Instagram or somewhere on the Facebook. What you want me to film, the videos, what you want to see, what kind of breakdowns, because there's so much information what I have posted already. I just watched that I have posted 300 videos and shorts. Crazy. There is so much information. If you look back from the first videos, there is so much information of everything. Boom. The next what I want to film is going to be for them who really need that sometimes. The, let's say, last 2 days before the fight. So what I eat, what I do, I'm gonna leave maximally 2 kilograms of the weight which I need to lose. So those I'm gonna lose while we're gonna drive to Scotland. I'm gonna lose them. I'm gonna have a weigh-ins, and then I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat for a good 12 hours, and my idea is to be on the table, not 105, but in the fight today, 109. 109. That would be that. Then I would feel really cool, because that's my normal weight. 110 kilograms would be for me good weight. I don't like when I am dry. I don't feel good. Do you think the two-hand partner what do you mean two-hand partner? I never had two-hand partner. No, it's like, is there a with partner with a one hand? What do you mean with? Do you think the two-hand partner resistance training is that some kind of exercise? Two-hand partner. I just don't understand what you mean with that. Like today in a sparring session, I talked with the guys and I understood that it's so we are so different. All of us, we are so different. Two hands. No, that's bullshit. Honestly, bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Absolutely. If you have sometimes that somebody is so weak, then when you are warming up, you want to hit like he can put both hands actually to support your hit, but otherwise it doesn't make any sense. It's stupid, to be honest. It's better that you actually. What I was doing, I was showing when you are pulling someone. When you are, for example, pulling someone, yeah, and you can easily just put the strap here, let him grab it, and with the other hand you just control here. Way better. Bands is way better than those both hands. Those both hands is just it's just something what people do, like no, that's not no. There is way better stuff what to do. For example, if two guys are pulling and one is the strongest, yeah, and he's pulling other guy like that, so one guy can easily go from the side, put a band around the wrist of the strongest one, and choose absolutely a different vector and start to pull him, for example, not sideways but up, or from also a different part down somewhere. So you need to actually switch on and control that as well. Two hands is just the cheapest way to actually put two hands if you can't hold with the one hand. So I don't see any benefit of that. Yeah, it's when you are getting in that, like for example, if I would start to hit now in a training like I can hit in the fight, nobody would spar me. No would love to stay on the table with me. So again, you need those a lot of people. If you are the guy who are not sure about what he going to do on the table on the day, if you are not sure, if you really need those hands to feel them, and again, if you prepare for the competition, it's differently. Then you need different hands. But if you prepare for one guy, it's actually not good that you are pulling so many different hands, and then comes absolutely different hand. when you pull in a super match, you have to be strong. You have to be actually. Your stamina needs to be good, and you need to prepare exactly for your opponent. You don't need to think about anyone else. It's just like I said, we are so different. Today in sparring, I was telling guys I don't spar at all, almost at all. So I can go somewhere and put my hand there and there a little bit. But for me, going in the sparring is just wear my hand out. So I'm gonna put it on the table, and somebody will start to go sideways, and I need to give them as well some benefit, and I will give that hand, and I will let them to pin me. My hand will like go there, there, here, where, everywhere. So I come home, I haven't got any benefit of that. My hand is being weared out. But here on in my gym, I have only one position here, and I'm going only there, only here, only there. I don't go that side. I don't prepare to lose. No, absolutely not. If I would start, I can train center to be able to absorb your hit, but I'm not training negative side, some kind of defensive hook movements to hold. No, no. I train big power there, not there. Pronation machine. Which one? Where I'm standing, yeah? You can't buy it here. You can't buy it here, buddy. No. That machine is from Turkey. I'll show you. Do you mean this machine? Do you mean this machine, buddy? This one. You can't buy this machine here. This is from Turkey. And actually, I don't know why nobody is actually start to do them here, because everybody wants those machines so badly. They are absolutely stunning to train your rotation. This is like best you ever had. And then you can have a balls there, you can roll it like that as well. You can roll in the middle. You can do not only pronation, you can do supinator as well. Here, look. Do that. Boom, boom, boom. Loads of stuff. But, like I said, I don't know why nobody is making them here. Or if they're making them, I haven't seen them. But those machines are really good. You really, that is part of my preparation. All the time rolling. Because when I go back with a back pressure, I start to roll straight away. I was looking everywhere, can't find it. I think the guy that makes the handles name, Simon West. Simon West is the guy who is making the handles. So, like I said about Bogdan's performance, I'm not surprised. I am surprised that he couldn't get in the movement. And I am surprised that he couldn't roll in. He was actually not even rolling in. He was again going straight for like a hook press movement forward. And Nugo stopped him in the center. And basically, when imagine if you have machine gun and you shoot someone in the chest and it doesn't move, you get upset because that fucker is so strong, he don't fall, you know. And that's what happened yesterday. Bogdan shoot him like 5 times with a machine gun, and Ugo was standing there. That's why Bogdan got really pumped. I believe if he would be faster, more explosive, like he can, I know he can be way faster. If he would get boom already together with the hit, he would get him in the positive side. The match would go absolutely differently. But he was pulling out from the negative. That gives you, and I know, like, look, the first round, yeah. First round, when Bogdan hit, and Nugo catched him. Nugo catched him absolutely stupid way. He didn't even rotate. He just catched him and stretched his hand fully out. There was no pronation, no hook, nothing. Just absolutely straight hand. He started to tell his old bullshit, and then he went sideways. And I knew that he gonna stop. Bogdan got so good defense there, so strong defense, and I knew that he won't be able to take. Trust me, I have went there, and I know how it feels to hit that point. And Nugo went there, and he understood that he can't beat him. His face changed straight away, and it was fun to watch. He understood that, and it was like tricky fight. Like Bogdan couldn't get his move on the Nugo, and Nugo couldn't finish him straight away. They was fighting a lot in the center, and I believe that's now Nugo has a lack of side pressure for for a person like Bogdan, and Bogdan was missing like explosive hit in the center. He needs to swipe him at least a little bit to the positive to win. But he was staying in the center. Imagine if you gas or you shoot and it stays in the center. You can't shoot again. You are already standing there. You need to start to pull from there. Usually he takes like 40% of the radius he takes already with his hit, and then he needs to just finish. So yeah, it's a tricky. It was tricky, but I believe Bogdan with the right preparation. Trust me, he's like going only in the gym. He goes to the gym. He trains in the gym with a couple like straps, and then he got one guy who is way weaker than him. That's it. He was maybe on a 2 sparring session somewhere. So he is training interesting, same like me. He spars more, but he trains as well alone in the gym without a table. So I believe in the right preparation, he would never fight the same again. And did you see how actually top row was working? And yeah, Nuko's hand is perfectly done to top row him. He stands almost vertically and a little bit sideways in like that. With my big hand, there would be perfectly like back pressure, hit Lugo's lower 2 fingers and go through the negative and take him sideways. But Bogdan went in and Lugo just went a little bit backwards and Bogdan just slid down on his hand and just stuck there. I don't go to the gym, first of all. Already 4 or 5 years I haven't been in the gym. I work only here at home. And about the hit, I don't know. I don't know. I don't do anything for the super. I think if you have it, you have it. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Like even now today, I was doing ready goes and I asked it to the guy, just just relax your hand because I don't wanna damage anything to you. So it's the real ready go. Of course, we do only on a fight day, but which is what is very important to break down your hit, break down your hit, how you are actually hitting. Many people is just grabbing a band, for example, grabbing a band and ah, ah, ah. They don't even fight like that. They don't even fight like that, but they train like some kind of hit. First of all, you need to understand where you are hitting, who you are hitting, what you want to attack. So what is your goal? What you want to, let's take this one for example, yeah? So what you want to attack? So Are you using back pressure? Or are you going sideways? So for example, if you are hook puller, you can take couple bands, yeah, and you can go here exactly with the part which is hook. Yeah, you use this part, you go start to train exactly to hit that direction, yeah, and then down. You can separate this part because it actually goes like boom, it goes down here. Top rope puller will absolutely differently. He would take, for example, two straps, yeah, one higher, one lower. He gonna go here, yeah, there, and then he goes sideways, or he goes diagonally straight away. And always you need to involve all the body. All the body goes together. You can't just go in a ready go on a table like that, and then in the fight you're gonna go differently. Stay exactly like you're gonna be, for example, cupping down towards yourself or sideways, whatever. But I train, first of all, to be dangerous, you need to train your hit separately. Break down exactly how you hit. So, for example, for me, the first would be roll or cup. So there is a cup, roll, and then there is just a wrist flexion. So I need to master that I can do this one without my elbow, so I can actually hit without moving my elbow. After that, I'm already adding with elbow, sometimes backwards, sometimes diagonally. Sometimes I'm adding like diagonally, yeah. So after that, I'm adding already one hand on the peg and straight away start to add already body weight. So you can't learn everything in one go. That's not possible. I can tell you like that on 100%. That's not possible. You need to break it down and then start to put it together. Where you exactly want to hit your opponent, what area, where you're gonna, everything you need to copy perfectly, small details, what you are willing to do. So you don't take a band and just hit sideways, because you will never do that on a fight. So it's not easy, but it's not something, not what you can't do. If it's we have different muscle types and different, let's say, speed of the reaction, and we are all different. Somebody will be able to connect really fast, and somebody will train years and years, and he needs to put the stoppage on someone. He needs that strap because he gonna keep losing because of somebody who got explosive ready go. Thanks God I have a good speed. I'm sometimes I can sleep. Maybe I can just. I have seen in my fights that I'm sometimes not hearing or whatever. I'm looking around too much and I can miss my ready go. But if I'm like really on, then I usually win the ready go. People sleep a lot with me. They try to sleep. That's not good because they don't want to fight with all the strap. But it is what it is. Let's see how we're gonna do. Otto, have you used the Magic Dragon? No, I don't know what is Magic Dragon. No. Devon, I don't think much about Devon, to be honest. And even if I think that he does what he does best, and that's it. He just that's evolution of his arm wrestling, and trust me, that's not from the good life. Trust me, mark my words. That's what he's doing. It's not from the good life. He started to fight like that because he's getting older. He's losing speed. He needs to catch you in a big defense pocket where he can let you accelerate. He can catch you. He can work with you. He's gonna make you tired, and he's gonna beat you even if you are younger. Devon used to be absolutely different puller, but injuries and the age is making you a different arm wrestler with time. So You can't be that fast. You start to think that how can I put the brakes on someone? And yeah, like Michael thought the same. And you can see that Devon is actually going for the hit, ready, go hit only when you are tired already. He will never hit ready, go on the first round. He would never do that because Devon Larratt is slow. But he mastered his new lines, new defensive top roll, King's Move, to be able to stop everyone, even the fast hitters. There is a big line. He just rides you. Come on. Come on. And now, like if you have 100% power here, he takes you in a journey and you finish there with a 20% power. But he, with his training, got about like 80 or 90 there. So he don't even feel you. You are just trying to finish him there. Then he waits when you're gonna get tired and slowly takes you back. But at the moment, thanks God, I'm still healthy and I don't fight like that. I'm fighting to beat someone really quickly. I wouldn't love to ride anyone on my pronation and keep him there for 2 or 3 minutes because I would wear myself out. Yeah. I tried this everything. Yeah, he goes for the press only again. He goes from the press. He goes very rarely from the ready go for the press. I even do press. I didn't know that, but I watch the matches. I do the press, and that's basically something what if you and I never trained press in my life. Honestly, never. And I watched that I have done press from last 6 fights. In 3 fights, I guess. In 3 fights, I have done press. I just got in the dilemma that there is a losing or press. But again, not from ready go. It's just in some kind of sticky moment. You start to losing your wrist or something, then you, okay, let it be. And you just press it. Or when somebody is running away from you and trying to go in a King's Move and pulling you towards yourself and you just follow him and press him. So yeah, if it's just like I said a couple of weeks ago, why I train so hard. I train so hard so I don't need to do these desperate movements, all these crazy presses, all this stuff. I train to be dominant so I can actually show arm wrestling. I want to beat him in a hook, I'm going to beat him in a hook. I want to top roll him, I'm going to top roll him. Not survival, all the time survival. I know that long matches are good, but if you're going to be popular with that you are all the time redlining and get your ass almost whooped, but you're coming out later somehow, first of all 2-0 down, and then you're winning 3-2 in a long fight. When you need to recover after that 3 weeks, you are almost dead. So no, it's not about me. I want to finish my fight like in half second, if that's possible. They was holding for about 5 minutes yesterday. Yeah, but Kamil changed his style. He wasn't rushing. Usually, if he would get in that position, he would start to push. And with that pushing, he's wearing out the strap. And he's wearing out the angle. So until he tries to push, you can come back. He pushes, you can come back. So now he just stayed. He just absolutely calm. He was breathing normally. And actually, Michael, I was watching that. He got sweat on his head only after first round. All the first round, Michael was absolutely fine. End of the first round, he got little bit sweat came out on his head. So, yeah, Kamil just, guys, I'm not a big fan of press, and I would never say that I really like it and enjoy the match. So for me, press is it's not good. It's not nice. For me, it's like it's not arm wrestling. It's like I don't know, arm pushing, arm pressing, arm pressing. So imagine that, like, and I won't say bad anything if you are doing press or whatever, but imagine that you're gonna show to your kids that you was one of the most popular arm wrestlers, and all he see that you are leaning on your hand all the time with the tongue outside, and you are leaning in a strap, and you have like 250 matches where you are just leaning in the strap. Another guy shows the perfect top row hook, deep hook, nice veins, and hit, or like a chess match, and you showed just one. Again, you are like a big waran, that lizard, all the time leaning on the hand. I don't see that as a really some kind of really cool arm wrestling element. So sorry, really sorry. Yeah, I was giving that example a couple of days ago. Ivan destroyed Camille, but Ivan is different puller. And now you showed that, like, look, you just said about David and Ivan. Hook puller is the best match against the press because they all come forward. So press, imagine press comes like that, and hook puller comes like that in. Hook puller is exactly hitting the press away from the center. So the hook puller goes on top of presser's hand and chucks him down. So that's it. But top roller goes or back or on a negative, and the presser is pushing him or down or just taking him away from the center when he goes backwards. So that's why those styles are so shitty. Michael goes already there where the presser is hitting. A hook puller goes exactly against. He, with this part of the hand, he actually knocks down the presser and goes behind him and can chuck him down. You can easily look back the first round how Matushenko Ivan beat Camille. That was a uh, perfectly done hit against the presser. Boom and down. That was amazing. Oh, hello to the Manchester. I have been so many times in Manchester to fight in that Ultimate Arm Wrestler. I guess 6 times. First match was with Rob Frampton. Imagine Rob Frampton yesterday won uh, amateur category in Austria. Rob Frampton and Alexander Sharga, which was my last fight, was second, and my friend and my, let's say, almost student Jake Starling was third. So it's not bad results. But I was asking, even texting Neil, if Rob Frampton wants a super match rematch so he can get his score back. Then I'm here, but they never came back to me, never. So I'm ready to fight him again anytime because he wasn't happy with the result. He lost 3-1, but after that day he never talked with Paul Maiden again, or then Earthquake. He was so pissed. The no load explosion or something else. Yeah, you need to prepare always for yourself what you want. You know, many arm wrestlers are so nice, um, even in the on the fight table. They're so nice. Mm, they will swallow that. They will like, okay, okay, all right. Turn me there, okay. But actually, I believe sometimes they are too nice because they can't do anything against that. If why I'm training that rotation so badly, there's another reason because of positioning on the table. And many people, hook pullers, they when I put my hand, yeah, they turn a little bit. They get in a halfway hook. They put this hand straight. This is straight, straight. He's straight, straight. Okay, my pronator is already halfway away. His hook is halfway in. He needs to just turn a little bit. He's fully in. If I don't have a power, statically just come and strike it up. What can I do? He turn it in and put me like that. That's it. For the referees, everything is cool. Ready, go. I have seen million of these matches. Like honestly, in all the beginners everywhere, when somebody is stronger, he will take the position, and other one is just taking what's left. That's why you need to be dominant. You need that hand control. You need to be strong to actually fight for your position. So if somebody is turning you somewhere, you just turn him back, and that's it, and show him no, this is how it's gonna be. Sometimes that loading feels that you are not able to hit. Yeah, sometimes, but sometimes that loading is all what your opponent got. He just shakes and actually stretches your hand. But if you will be first in the hit, it will be exactly the same hit like from the loose hand. It just feels in your hand, for example, when somebody loads back, it feels that, oh yeah, my fingers are under the pressure. It feels like how I'm gonna hit there, but you need to hit exactly like you do that before. That's why I am now working with this handle now. Uh, all this preparation where I pull it back, I have full load in my fingers, and then I start to hit already every single time, not from the dead point, not from the loose one, but I pull it down, I got really big load in the cup, and then I start to cup or go early sideways, all the time having that load in my fingers. And today I tried on the table, I tried like big, strong guys with a bigger hand than mine. I felt absolutely unbelievable. I just nicely put my own fingers together, and I was easily controlling everything what I was trying to do backwards. And until I put the pressure, that hand was going well. It's time. It's analyzing what works for you. You can't copy anyone. You need to be your own project, and you need to understand what works for you. What works for your friend won't work for you. Small, detailed analyzing what you're doing wrong every match. That needs to be your food for the next couple months. Every losing, just analyze. Oh fuck! He turned me there. He got that. Okay, that will never happen again. Not just I need to get stronger or I need to train more. Everybody is training, but not everybody is training right. So it's armor thing is difficult sometimes because you're stuck like you don't know what's happening. Why I can't win anyone? Actually, if you take generally armor thing is easy. Yeah, so there's like 3 moves what you can do, and you're gonna beat everyone. 3 moves, and I made a video for that. 3 movements. If you look in my YouTube channel, there is on a Christmas I made my Christmas present to my subscribers. 3 movements, 3 exercises what you need to do, and you're gonna beat everyone in arm sling. Just do them good. Put the good power behind them, and you're gonna beat everyone. But is there anyone who is willing to actually work perfectly on 3 moves? Because around us is like million people telling, do this, try this handle. I have as well like 2 million handles. I don't use them. I like to buy. That's my addiction. But my understanding, I know what I want to achieve on the table, what I want to get, what I'm gonna turn, where I'm gonna hit, what I'm gonna exactly what I want to do. If you have that understanding, you're gonna grow really quickly. But usually the losing is the best because we as a man, as an ape, we don't want to lose. So we're gonna do everything to not be in that losing position again. And with this nice, not losing a position, with this nice note, I'm gonna finish tonight because tomorrow is a new day, it's a new week. I need to be ready for work, so I'm gonna get some food and gonna go and put for you nice video with today's sparring. It's long, but just put it forward and just roll it forward and find what you want to see. Thanks for everyone who jumped on the live. It was nice to talk to you again. I haven't been for a long time here. Don't forget to tune in and watch the matches. England against Scotland in the 14th of March. It's going to be mind-blowing stuff. And of course, wish me luck to get my belt. Thank you guys for everything and see you soon.